Continued reaction tonight to the verdict in the Delphi murders trial. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chelsea Helms.
And I'm Bob Donaldson. It's been a little more than 24 hours now since a jury found Richard Allen guilty of murdering Abby Williams and Libby German. As you know by now, the jury returned guilty verdicts on 2 counts of felony murder, 2 counts of murder. Allen faces more than 130 years in prison. An appeal of that verdict is widely expected. A gag order still in place until Allen's sentencing, which is scheduled for December 20th. That means we will not be hearing from Abby or Libby's family members until then, along with prosecutors or members of Allen's defense team. Johnson County Prosecutor Lance Hamner provided his perspective on this decision.
I think it's very uncommon. I've never seen that before. Yeah. I was a judge for 13 years. I don't think I ever did anything like that. But it's hard to say what's going on behind the scenes. But I do think it's very unusual.
The gag order will be in effect until Allen is sentenced December 20th. CBS News legal contributor Jessica Levinson believes Judge Fran Gull will need to weigh a number of factors, including the scope of the crime and Allen's mental state.
Essentially, it is, and I wish I could say more, but it is a balance between mitigating factors and aggravating factors, and what a judge thinks is reasonable, with the understanding, of course, that we live in the real world and we're talking about somebody who, if they do get a sentence of 30 to 40 years, that is the equivalent likely to a life sentence.
CBS 4's Max Lewis joins us once again from the Carroll County Courthouse. He was in that courtroom when the verdict came down. Max, what's been the reaction in the community on this day after?
Well, Bob, people are still hesitant to really talk about this case or the verdict, as they have been in all the years that we have been coming up here. It's really hard to explain how big of a collective shock the murder of Abby and Libby was to this really small town of just 3,000 people. But with the killer convicted and set to be sentenced, there is a lot of hope here that this community can begin the healing process. There were cheers outside the Carroll County Courthouse when the guilty verdict came down, a collective sigh of relief for many who experienced years of fear and worry as Abby and Libby's killer lived among them.
It's a good day. Today is the day the healing starts.
But division remains here and elsewhere. There are those who believe the real killer, or even possibly Allen's accomplices, are still out there.
There's no point in veterans fighting for freedom, because the only ones that have freedom is the police, the judges, and the prosecutors.
But the signs of unity have been front and center in this town since the beginning. Over the years, there have been numerous fundraisers for the families and a park built in honor of the girls. During the closing days of the trial, shop windows around the courthouse were decorated with the girls' names, and blue and purple ribbons have been tied to light poles since it began, a continuing show of support for their families who've gone without justice for nearly 8 years, until yesterday.
So now the healing has to begin.
I believe that this town had a lot of love that was waiting for this day, and we are one again.
In a statement today, Delphi's Mayor Cameron Yates saying, quote, "The trial and verdict have undoubtedly imposed significant emotional strain on the families and the community. The city of Delphi stands in solidarity with the families and community, offering its support during their time of sorrow and healing from this tragedy." Today at the courthouse, the barriers and security measures put in place for the trial have started to come down as the community waits for sentencing day and the closing of this tragic chapter in its history. And perhaps we will hear more about that healing process for this town after the sentencing, when that gag order is set to be lifted, and we could finally hear from all the major players in this case, including the families of Abby Williams and Libby German, who are covered by that gag order as well. However, some of them have been taking to social media, in particular Libby's grandmother, Becky Patty, who posted a poem today about healing and getting into what she calls a new normal. It is something that she has talked about for years now, and not really being normal ever again, but just learning to live with this new reality. Bob?
Max, it's worth repeating. You mentioned it in your story. Richard Allen actually had quite a few supporters there in Delphi. He worked at the corner drugstore. It's really a mixture of emotions there in Delphi today, correct?
Yeah, very much so. I mean, we have seen it throughout this entire trial. There were people on both sides, and that has continued to play out here in Delphi as well as online, where this case has gotten a lot of attention. So very divided, and still divided to this day, and probably will likely continue to be divided as we do expect appeals from Allen's attorneys. Bob and Chelsea.
All right, Max Lewis reporting live from Delphi again for us tonight. We appreciate your coverage throughout the entirety of this trial, Max. Our coverage does continue later in this newscast when CBS 4's Russ McQuaid will join us to discuss the next steps in the case. You can always find our extensive reporting of that trial online at cbs4indy.com/Delphi.
Other news now at 5.